Hey guys, so Dulas has a new woman in his life. Her name is Tabisile Shezi, and they meet up for a lunch date where they speak about their love life and the fact that Dulas promises her that he's going to build a driving school for her. So she's super excited. Now she tells us that she's 23 years of age and she started to date Dulas when she was just 18. Now, Dulas is not old. He should be in his mid 30s, but still, it means that he was dating this girl when he was in his late 20s. And even if he was in his mid 20s, it's still kind of gross to me because he is a whole adult with a full frontal lobe developed dating this poor teenager. Now, what's also really sad is that in the next scene, we see him meet up with MAMHLONGO and Mashozi, where he's now telling them that Tabisile exists. And I'm just trying to think that you have been dating this guy for more than 5 years now, and he has not told anyone else that you exist, yet you are willing to enter this polygamy with all these old women is just very, very sad to me. When he also meets up with his other two women in his life, they start bickering about who is the main chick in his life, like who's the first wife, because Mashozi is saying that technically she is because she was lobolad first, and Mamshang was like, girl, all those things don't matter, whether you're number one, number two, number three, he still adds other women. And I was like, something shook in my blood because did she lie? Did she lie? And all of this conversation was happening before he told them about the new woman. And when I'm hearing these two women argue about this man, and I'm thinking he's still adding women every single year, I'm like, what does Dulas have that all these women are attracted to him by? Because he doesn't have the looks. I mean, he's below average. He is below average with the height, the body. He doesn't have money. It must be his third leg in his pants. It must be that bedroom activity that drives these women insane for him. Because wow. And he also has this old-fashioned, traditional Zulu man personality. So what is driving these women to continue to be with him willingly and fight for him is something that we truly need to study. Then we see MAMHLONGO meets up with her older sister, who is a pastor, and they have a chit-chat session. So the sister's basically telling her that we see that Dulas has paid lobola and how is everything going, and she basically tells the sister that Dulas paid lobola because I was pregnant. Now she does tell her sister that she had a miscarriage, which her sister's so shocked that she had to find out like this, and she didn't even know she was pregnant. So her sister shouts at her like, girl, you have to involve us into your life because you've been through a lot. And that's when MAMHLONGO explains to us that she lost two brothers in a short space of time. The older one she lost last year September. That's the one who was on the show, who was very critical of Dulas. He was shot, unfortunately. And then the other brother left home and he never came back. So she had to deal with the loss of two brothers in a short space of time. And now she's just lost her child, who she thought would be a new beginning for her. And you can see that she's going through a lot. She even said that she's in a depressed state. And to see MAMHLONGO in this vulnerable state while she has to deal with Dulas and his circus is very sad. Next, we meet up with Samantha. Now, Samantha is having a conversation with her aunt. Remember the aunt which basically challenged Ondanisa and his people about the DNA and the disrespect towards her daughter? That aunt. So she is basically asking Samantha, like, girl, what's going on in your love life? Like, who are you seeing? What's the way forward? And Samantha tells her that I am single. I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Things are tough on all sides. And Samantha tells us in the diary sessions that ancestors told her that whoever she has a child with is the one meant for her. So she's basically saying that I've been sleeping with Ondanisa for all these years. I didn't get pregnant by him, so he's not the one for me. How come I sleep with Diaz and then I fall pregnant? But she does say that Diaz and her are not seeing eye to eye currently, but because of what the ancestors had said, she knows that they're meant to be. Now, Samantha is a very shady character. I think she has main character syndrome because she does say that she knows that Diaz might see other women, but the other woman must always know that she's always going to be in Diaz's life. That means she's always going to be in their life. Now, Samantha does have a conversation with her aunt about trying to resolve things with Ondanisa's family. And the aunt says, yes, I know I need to go and apologize because I did say that if this child isn't Ondanisa's, I'm going to go and apologize. But now, if I go and apologize, how am I going to apologize without something? And I need to come with Diaz because technically this family loboled for you. So Diaz comes and basically gets a child in someone's home traditionally. And it's kind of tricky because the aunt is like, on top of this, I can't just go to his home here in South Africa. He's technically a foreigner, so where do I even start? And as usual, Samantha is not taking this serious. She's laughing. Later on, she meets with MAMHLONGO'S at the container where they're basically just talking about them both leaving Ondanisa, and MAMHLONGO'S has been singing this song from like season 1 of Mnagwethu Happily Ever After. I don't think she's gonna leave him. She's just saying this to us, the viewers, because baby girl, if you wanted to leave, you would have been gone a long time ago. Now, once again, I see Samantha's shady character because in the diary sessions, she says that she is content now because MAMHLONGO'S has also left. I don't know whether she's saying it because her and MAMHLONGO'S are friends and she's looking out for her, or she's saying this like, I basically came in to destroy your guys' relationship or marriage and I won. Lastly, we have Shandiso and his community, because that's how the first wife refers to everyone. So the first wife meets up with Shandiso's sister, so her sister-in-law, and she basically wants to know, you know how a guy's family will know about what he's doing behind your back, but they won't tell you because blood is thicker than water. They will always protect their brother. So she's basically wanting to question her, like, girl, why did you not tell me before I went on TV and looked like a fool? And the sister's like, no, I knew nothing. I literally found out when the episode aired and my neighbor was like, hey, I just saw your brother on TV. Go on Zanzi Magic, catch up and watch. And she was shocked. She couldn't believe it. But the sister is like, girl, the situation has happened. Just accept it. And the first wife is like, hell no, I'm not going to accept this whole community. Like, girl, no. He must raise his community on the other side. Now, Shandiso meets up with his brother. Now, this conversation was very interesting to me. So Shandiso comes to the brother asking for advice on how to tackle this whole situation, because remember, he has not told the first wife that he has gone and paid damages as well as asked for this girl's hand in marriage. And because of how typical men are, like they literally don't call each other out, he was thinking that his brother was going to be like, yeah, this woman needs to accept, like, speak on his side. But the brother spoke on the wife's side. The brother was like, no, what you did was wrong. You need to fix the situation by not going to corners. Go to the family, get the elders involved and fix this now. And Shandiso got so upset. He was like, you know nothing. This is the reason why you're not even married. You don't even have a wife. I don't know why I came and asked this advice from you. And this shows me what kind of a man Shandiso is. He basically does not see what he did was wrong. He's not willing to accept what he did was wrong. He's just doing whatever he thinks to do. And he's basically telling him that, like, you're not even grateful that now I found a woman to go and take care of our mother. And the brother's like, hey, bro, I never asked you to do all of that. You were supposed to be doing right by your wife. No one asked you to do